What's going on? This is my Xbox and Me podcast. Let's carry on that conversation. So are we going to play Elden Ring all together or what?
I wanna.
Okay.
The conversation we were having, to let everybody else in, we haven't even introduced ourselves, but I guess we're not doing that this week, is that we want to play Erdtree together, but I don't have a save on PC. We need to start a fresh save if we're going to do the co-op mod anyway, and it's not a particularly fast path to get to Mog, to get to the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, to do the things.
And then someone came at me and said, well, you haven't even got to Mog.
You haven't.
Well, he's optional.
Mog.
Yeah, I have.
So you probably skipped it.
How
Have
do
you actually
know
fought
that?
Mog?
How do you know what I've
No, you
done?
didn't fight Mog
you in
because
my
the last
chat?
time we talked about it, you said you didn't fight Mog.
Was you in my chat watching
Did you fight
me play
Mog?
through the game? I beat Mog.
This is the fakest fix. This is that fake fix voice when he didn't do something and he says he did it.
Ask me a question about Mog. I'll answer it.
What's his title?
7.
Oh my fix! Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, fix.
There you
I
go.
fucked up royally. I am so sorry.
He has 7
That
legs.
is my bad.
Told you. I knew. I know about Mog.
I apologize, bro. Oh, I feel so bad now. That's crazy.
Mog has 6 legs. Everyone knows that.
I didn't get to Mog. I'm sorry. This is My Xbox and Me, our weekly Xbox podcast right here on youtube.com/My Xbox and Me and all podcast services. I'm MC Fixer, the guy with the curly hair. That's Crash. The guy with the weird face. He keeps licking his lips like a weirdo. That's Matt P Video. The guy with a beard that has glasses and is also stroking his beard now. That's Paul Despawn. And yeah, we're going to talk video games today. I'm going to be honest with you. I am so tired. If my voice sounds like it, it's because I am.
Fix.
And yeah. What?
Tell them why you're tired.
No reason. We don't need to talk about that.
Okay.
We don't need to talk about it. Don't worry
I don't
about
know.
that.
Why are you tired, Fix? What's going on?
I'm role playing again.
Shit. I thought it was I thought like because whenever you go live on Twitch, it comes up and says MC Fix is playing GTA, and I assumed that that's just a Twitch.
I just forgot to
thing.
change it. No, I'm back.
Yeah, well, you are, or Twitch notification system's broken. We know it's all terrible. I assumed, actually, gave you the benefit of the doubt that it wasn't your fault, but maybe it is your fault. I didn't realize that it's legit and you're back in.
I am back on the source. I've been going to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning the last
Wow.
7 nights. But you'll be happy to know, everyone, I currently can't get in the server because they just did a Black Friday sale and I refuse to pay for Prio. So I'll probably be starting Fantasio tonight.
Nice.
Hey, I can't wait for you to be done with it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do the same thing I did with Mog. I'm going to just get to him and kill him. Easy. Done.
Yeah.
Simple.
I can't wait to hear tomorrow about how you've got to the metaphor and killed it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to kill the Fantasio real quick. Don't worry about me, boys.
No,
worry about
don't
me.
do that. Don't kill the Fantasio. That's the worst thing.
Oh, okay. I won't
Got to
do
kill
that.
the
I won't do that.
re-Fantasio, but not the actual Fantasio.
Oh, not the
Yeah.
actual one. My bad.
Rookie mistakes.
What we're going to show this week, boys, I pulled this one right out of my bum. I thought we could discuss possibly predicting the Indiana Jones review scores. We know that reviewers have the game because the Americans have tweeted about it, like they always do. I love it how the Americans are always allowed to say they have game. Insert we have game. But I can only speak on my behalf. And anytime I get given a review code for something, 9 times out of 10, I'm told to shut the hell up. So it's very interesting how different countries handle things like that.
It's land of the free.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know what
makes
it
sense.
also is?
on.
I think you guys forget that you guys are technically ahead
European.
of us. Yeah. So it's just time zone wise. So like if it's like, hey, you guys can reveal it at this time, you're allowed to say whatever. Time zone
but what
wise in
I'm saying-
America.
It's not that though. What I'm saying is like, what happens, a little bit of inside baseball, right? Like you'll get sent a code for something, right? And then you'll get the brief of like the do's and do nots. And you know all this information, but I'm telling the audience mainly. And 9 times out of 10, it's like, do not say you have video game. Even though it's pretty obvious you have video game, you know, like, but sometimes I get a brief that says that, and shout out Paris Lily, and then I see Paris Lily just like, yeah, boy, I'm reviewing the embargoes at this time, and I'm like, huh, I got told not to say anything. I wonder why.
I've had a few this year that have said you can share a screenshot of the PlayStation Home with the icon there or something like that at this time, because it's an extra marketing beat for them to go, oh, look, everybody's tweeting that they're playing the thing. So I get why they do it. But I don't know if I've ever had one that Americans haven't, or vice versa. But yeah.
Maybe I just don't read enough.
That could be it.
I get so excited that I have game. I'm just like, I have game. I'll shut up.
And there's always a bit of me. With
scared.
any embargo. Yeah, I'd rather it go 2 minutes late because I've seen everybody else post their things rather than go on the dot when they say that you can go with the thing and cock it up.
I check IGN. IGN's review went up. Boom, there goes my review. As soon as IGN's is up, mine goes straight after. But not a minute before and not a minute. That is it. Like, nope, no way. I'm not trying to hit embargo. I can go a minute later. It's fine. You can have that extra minute of traffic. Okay, you can have it.
Yeah. The amount of times I've set videos to like 01 for go live, and it's just like, I'll just wait that extra minute just because
Not
if you want to go really inside baseball. Then on Tom's guide, we used to miss embargo by about like 4 hours on purpose to try and rank better in videos recommended. So like you look at Marquez Brownlee as a tech reviewer and go, right, what keywords is he using in his title? How can we slightly rejig it so we're the recommended one under him? And so you like look at all the competition first and then try and feed
YouTube.
Bottom feeder shit.
Yeah.
Game's the game, barrel. Game's the game. But the question I have is, let's predict. I don't know what do you want to do. Do you want to do review score? Do you want to do Metacritic? We do a bit of both if you want. Again, I've heard nothing. I know nothing. I haven't got the game. We didn't get sent a review copy. My heart's telling me it's going to be like a 75 on Metacritic.
The first number that popped to my head for Metacritic was 76.
I'm gonna say, even though I'm not that high on it, like if everything I've seen so far, my head automatically went to like an 83.
Ooh. What do you think's good? Like,
I think
if they get over an 80, do you think, right, we did it, we nailed it, well done us, pat on the back?
No, I think that you're aiming for a 10 out of 10, mate. Like every game that company.
I don't think if it's. I think unless it's 90 plus, and I'm not saying we should view it as a failure, but I'm saying like you have a big IP, you have one of the more well-known Bethesda developers that they got through that acquisition. I feel like a low 90 or a high 80 is where they're aiming for. I'd say around that ballpark.
The cynic in me says that because it's a big IP, right? Because it's Indiana Jones, the review score actually doesn't matter. It's all about sales, or it's all about concurrent players, or on Game Pass or whatever. Because most people who, your dads who are gaming in their, mid 40s, that's who it's freaking Indiana Jones. That's who actually cares about this franchise. They're logging onto their Xbox because they've got a spare hour. Oh, there's a new Indiana Jones game. I didn't even know there was an Indiana Jones game coming. It's in Game Pass. I'm probably going to stream it because I can't be asked to wait for the 35 gigabyte download or whatever it is. Like, I think that's your target audience. They don't care about the review scores, and so I think it's all about sales.
I think every time we say this, and it's always in like reference to IPs, we have that sort of discussion sometimes. Sometimes it ends up being very true, right? You look at like Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights sold super well, even though it didn't review super well. But then you can look at something like Suicide Squad, right? And you have some other games with IPs that maybe should have done better that didn't do as good. And I'm not saying they're horrible games, because Suicide Squad is sort of its own special case where it's really not a good game. And I'm not saying Indiana Jones will be that way. But I do think IP can only carry you so far, and the game does need some sort of legs, which I'm not saying Indiana Jones won't have, but I do think you still need, like, Indiana Jones can't get like a 60 and do well, I think, in the metric of selling.
True. I agree.
Mm-hmm. I think that's even more true based on the last film, right? Which did review badly and bombed at the box office, like really bad, like one of the worst kind of performing movies of the year, considering budget and all that. But yeah, that kind of just proves to me that Indiana Jones isn't a a franchise that you want to bank on, regardless.
Are they banking on it though? That's the weird thing as well, right? Like, obviously the quote came out last week on last week's episode about like the team being very passionate about Indiana Jones and yada yada yada. Do you think they're banking on it, or do you think this is Microsoft's like, hey, you can do this one because we can get the license in yada yada, but we're gonna want one back in return? It feels like that to me. It feels very much like a one for you or one for me. Like, yes, we want this to do well and it's content for Game Pass, but when are you gonna get back to Wolfenstein?
Yeah. It's an interesting. It definitely feels like it's a weird one to say that it feels like a passion project, but it's like a passion project based on an IP from one of the biggest companies in the world in Disney.
Yeah, but that's because Disney own everything. Number one, and number two, I know I'm a cynic for Indiana Jones, and I am way more high on this game than probably most of the boys on the pod nowadays, but I still stand by it. Who gives a crap about Indiana Jones? I'm sorry. Like, I generally mean that. I know you like Indiana Jones Despawn, but like, and like you just said, right? Like, it's aimed at a bunch of 40-year-olds type of thing. Like, yeah, but I don't think 40-year-olds are going out and buying this. Like, I generally don't think they are.
No, I agree.
So,
now, have those 40-year-olds seen the adverts running around TV and YouTube that says, hey, you got a screen in your house? It's probably an Xbox, and if you give us 10 quid a month, you can play that new Indiana Jones goodness. Probably not, but...
Some of them might.
I don't know what you're going
now. No, they haven't.
No, they're too busy looking at adverts for lawnmowers and stuff.
That's what Xbox is hoping for, maybe. That's how you get those people in the door. But I think it's too many dots to connect, and they haven't pushed it hard enough, maybe.
Yeah, too many degrees of separation there, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I could see what you're saying, though. One for machine games, and then the next one will be for Xbox. But it's kind of hard to view such a... We've already talked about it's not as big as it used to be, but it's still a big IP. It's hard to view a big IP like that being made by Xbox as sort of a one-for-you situation.
Yeah.
Maybe it is... No, I was going to say maybe it was in a deal with, like... Because we know Blade's coming as well and stuff like that. But, like, this was done before Blade. Well, who knows? The movie's definitely never coming.
That movie doesn't exist anymore.
The movie don't exist no more. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's one of the very few games that is coming out this year that I am like, I have no idea how good this is going to be. My heart wants it to be good, but I just don't think it will be.
Yeah, I'm very much like, I am the stealth guy. I love a good stealth game. I mean, I know that you, Fix, are obviously the stealth guy. We know this.
Oh, of course, Stealth King. Yeah. That's what they call me on Ubisoft.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like the stealth looks good and interesting, but everything else looks weird to me, and I don't know if it's going to be enough. Like, this should be the perfect game for me. A stealth Indiana Jones puzzle game with, an interesting looking story, supposedly. But yeah, it just is not everything is just like too uncanny valley for me in it, that I don't know if it's just going to be like, it's trying too hard to be Indiana Jones and not hard enough to be a fun game.
I think that is what I want to say I think that is what'll be the case, but I also just don't like Indiana Jones, so I don't think I have a place to actually like speak on this at all, because I look at it and I very much see like, oh, that is Indiana Jones. I dislike it from the get-go on almost every front when I see that, which in any other case would probably be a good thing for the franchise. So yeah, I think whatever I was going to say on that is completely irrelevant, because I don't think I hold any place in this conversation.
Do you think, because obviously it's missed the cutoff for like awards season, for the Game Awards, joysticks, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's good enough that people are talking about it next year? That they go, well, it missed the cutoff last year, but it came out December.
No. Okay, let's play devil's advocate. Name me one game that's come out in December that we've gone, oh, that needs to now be up for an award in the Game Awards.
This happened with
Star
Alan Wake
Wars
2, right?
Did.
What Star Wars?
Fallen Jedi, Fallen Order, one of those.
That came out in December?
Yeah, just missed the cutoff.
It might have.
Yeah, it missed the cutoff.
Yeah, there's a big
the first one, I'm pretty sure,
it.
missed the cutoff, and it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Alan Wake 2 did as well.
It came out in November. Fallen Order came out November 11th.
It missed the cutoff though. I'm 100% sure it missed the cutoff. I don't know if they pushed the cutoff backward, pushed it after that, but it 100% missed the cutoff because I remember that being a big conversation.
Yeah, I remember.
What's
this
the
as
other
well.
one? The other one's.
He said Alan Wake 2.
You got to bear in mind as well that a lot of games get nominated for these end of year awards. Like, it's not like they're just doing 10 nominations usually. Like, how many are up for Game of the Year at the Game Awards this year? I think it's like 15 or 16.
For Game of the Year.
Game of the
thought it
Year
was
is like
loads.
6.
No, it's like 6.
Maybe it's just joysticks.
You
then.
guys are
There's
talking
shitloads
rubbish. I just want to say, you guys are talking rubbish. Star Wars definitely was November, and I'm not saying that weren't the cutoff, but I'm saying that was a November release.
Yeah.
The cutoff's not, and then Alan Wake was in October.
Yeah, Alan Wake. I don't know where Alan Wake came from, but Star Wars definitely did not.
That's
make
a
it, 'cause I remember.
Yeah.
I'm
the conversation.
saying, sure, fine, but I'm talking about my conversation was still December. I don't think there's been a single game that is released in December, and we've gone, oh my god, that has been snubbed. Because no one in their right mind releases a game in December expecting it to do well.
Yeah, that's
It's a terrible time
It's
to
after
release
the
a
holiday
game.
season, or too close to the holiday season, rather. Yeah.
I mean, I
That
don't
was
know.
a big sigh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
That was a oh Jesus, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
That's not a, that's not a- I got a little bit too caught up in like the exact conversation happening and like not the context. Yeah, no. I agree with
I
you.
think Avatar was December, wasn't it? Last time.
Possibly, but just to go back on what you said there,
That was
though,
like or February or something,
I
wasn't
think
it?
I had February.
I was right. December 7th.
Oh, Fix is getting our ass today.
Mr. Yubi, Mr. Yubi, don't disrespect my knowledge. How dare
facts
you?
on facts out here. But no, I was going to say is I don't think it's the fact that they're. Sorry, just turning my lights on a little bit.
You didn't answer my question.
What was the question? Yeah, I
Can you
can't
name
think.
me one
No,
ga-
no.
Okay, all right, fine. Carry on then.
But I'm following on what you also said about why they don't release games to die in December. They release them so they can get little Timmy when he gets his Christmas money and he's got like one game to be able to buy, and it's just like, ooh, what shall I buy with my Christmas money?
Indiana Jones, yeah. Okay.
You put out games in December as a lethal poison that people don't expect, and they go into the store and they see the new game and they're like, oh man, I want this for Christmas, and they have no clue whether it's good or bad.
That's
not
it.
a whole lot of reviews out of there, not a whole lot of people talking, and they buy it, and then it's like, oh, I bought coal for Christmas. I willingly took my money and bought coal.
Yep.
Yes, Fix.
I went into my local game store the other day. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
They
It was
exist?
shut down.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist anymore.
No,
Walking into your game store with your pocket money and picking game off shelf because the case looked cool doesn't exist.
You do that on the marketplace. If you get like a $60 Xbox gift card and you're like, oh, I want to buy something or whatever.
Yeah,
You're saying no, Matt?
Do you know what I do, Chris? If I'm little Timmy, I go to the Fortnite. I go to the store and I buy my Fortnite bucks, or I
Most
buy my
people,
Roblox
yeah.
bucks, or
But-
I don't go. Oh my god, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick up that new Indiana Jones game. My dad absolutely loves that franchise.
I agree with you. I think that'll
Sorry, I
be
meant
where the
my
money ends up
granddad.
going. But I do think
dare you.
that a lot of kids probably go to the store at least first and see what's new, what's there, whatever. They look at it for 5 seconds because they're like, I can't sit in one place at once. They go to the Fortnite store, they buy the currency, and they don't even touch it. And they're like, I'll use that at some point. They can't just hold on to the money on their account because they don't know how to do that.
Yeah. And then they're back on TikTok, and it's a vicious circle.
Exactly.
So I would love to know. I email in my Xbox and Me podcast at gmail.com or hit us up wherever we take questions, right? Do you get your paycheck at the end of the month? I don't know how paychecks works. I'm a freelancer. At the end of the month or the beginning of the month, I don't know how it works anymore. I'm so out of touch with life. I know. You tell me every time I talk about anything, everyone, I know. And do you go onto the Xbox store to look at what has been released? Because I would say you absolutely don't. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly, especially people watching this podcast, especially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because people watching this
You're right.
podcast
Yeah.
listen to podcasts to get all that information, right?
Yeah.
They're listening to like Kind of Funny and they're watching the IGN reviews and they're figuring out
Who?
what they want to buy in that way.
No, they listen to the My Xbox and Me podcast, and that's the only one they listen
Thank
to.
you very
They're
much.
already here.
Spawn. Thank you very
I
much.
also-
Spawn.
I also think there's a big difference between like the question you posed was to people who get paychecks. A little kid doesn't function the same way. When you're a little kid and you're like, I want to play something, you're gonna look anywhere you can to find a game to play.
Brother,
It's
they're going to go
different.
onto their mobile and play Fortnite. I told you, they're not going on.
Probably they will keep the store open, their Xbox on, walk away from it, and go on their phone. You are correct. Vince. I'm not saying where they end up is incorrect.
No, you're right. You're right. I just think it's a very interesting point of view. Like, I still to this day I sit there and go, who is this for? Who is this for, and why is it not released in January?
I mean, it
like,
should
this
be for me.
screams like the perfect January game. Kick off the new year, boom, new game. Even the people who are like, oh, I'm not really into Indiana Jones, but I want a new game to kick off the new year with. Bam, that's where it is. December is just, I just think it's suicide. Suicide for this game. Not even like the 1st of December, like the 9th. It's like a whole week in as well. It's like, ugh.
Get it
Maybe it's
early
just
if you
me.
pre-order it and do all those things.
Oh, is this one of those ones?
It
3
is,
days
you get
early
3
access.
days early access, yeah.
Oh, so what about Game Pass players? How they get? They get it early or not?
No, I don't know if
No.
there's a deluxe edition upgrade, but yeah, no, the standard edition.
I think
There
it's similar to
should be.
Starfield, where it did like a deluxe. Yeah, you pay whatever it
It's
is,
30
20,
bucks or
30,
whatever it would be.
30 bucks.
$30 for 3-day early access.
and all the bells
Did
and
it for
whistles.
Starfield.
Yeah.
Played it.
Here's
for
what I
3
will
days and then
say.
never again.
I regretted doing it for Starfield. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, me too.
So-
Me too.
I don't. I think it was great.
I didn't do it because I'm not a schmuck. Anyone who would buy themselves a watch and a controller and a hoodie and a
Mucks.
jacket and anything else, an absolute moron.
Almost bought a chair
Idiot.
as well.
Did you buy the Indiana Jones Super Duper Deluxe thing? No.
No.
Fake
Again,
indie fan.
we've talked about this. Like, this
And
game
he's
does
the
not
indie
interest
guy.
me. Yeah, I'm the indie guy. Like, I'm the indie movie guy, but I'm not the indie game guy. This game is not doing it for me. And it should. It really should. It's a stealth Indiana Jones game. Like, why is it not clicking?
Are you a Wolfenstein guy?
Not massively. Like, I don't hate the games, but I've never, like, completed one of them.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I played. What did I play? I played the
think I
second
played-
one and then the twins one.
No,
I think I
is
played
that
those two.
New Colossus
The
and
twins one.
New Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New blood, old blood. You know those
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Well, the twins one I heard wasn't super great.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
it's the
It
same.
wasn't great. Yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, okay, all right. Well,
I'm excited to see.
can we get some scores?
excited to play
I
it.
just want to Metacritic score. Crash, give me one.
82.
Oh, okay. Matt, give me one.
72.
D-Spawn.
79.
Yeah, I'm at 75. Let us know who
Write it down
closer.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Big Willie P, keep us honest.
Orange and Cookie
Orange and
Man. We're looking at you. All right, let's get into what's been in our box, boys. I'm starting because I didn't get to say it last week. I played the Star Wars story pack the DLC thingamajiggy wild card. It's more Star Wars. I'm really enjoying it. I only got to play it for about an hour and a half on the channel. It was a short, very short UB stream. Again, take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Yada, yada, yada. Really enjoyed what I played. It was quite a slow pace in terms of action, but it was a lot of exploration and a lot of like setting the story for what was about to happen in this giant thing. I don't want to go into. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who might be listening. But the whole premise is called Wildcard. It's all based around like a giant sabacc tournament thing that's about to happen. Anyone who knows me knows how much I really like sabacc. And yeah, there's a few things in it that I really like, and I like the fact that we're still in that world. I think there's one more story pack to come, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was 2. But yeah, enjoyed it a lot. Enjoyed it a lot.
So I really enjoyed Outlaws, but I've not played it since launch, like after completing it. What have you have you had hands on with any like the recent updates and additions to it? So like they changed all the stuff.
No.
All right, so you've not gone back and done any stuff. I didn't know if any of it was. I didn't know if any of it was kind of reflected in the DLC as well.
There's no full stuff. The DLC is literally the beginning part of it is mainly like an investigation. To be honest with you, you're kind of Cade's set up to do this mission. Then you go to this place, and then the whole time you're like trying to find a room, and you're listening to conversations, and then you're leading up to trying to worm your way into the Sabak tournament, which is literally where I had gotten to, and then the big thing happens, and then I had stopped. So yeah. But it was I love Nyx. I like that character, to be honest with you. I like Kay as a character as well. I was annoyed that I had to stop. So I think that's a good thing. You know, where I'm like, I come away from the stream and was like, can we not just carry on? Like, what are we doing? Like, why so short? Like, you know, one of those ones. But it was like, it was just a clashing on the channel of like, you've only got this much time, be done in time. So I think I actually went over by like 15 minutes and they weren't happy. So
naughty.
It's what it is. I do what I want. But yeah, enjoyed it. We'll be able to tell you more when I beat it, probably next week, I would say. Because I'm currently also playing a little video game called Astro Bot. You may have heard of it. On PlayStation. I know it's not an Xbox game, but I'm still going to talk about it. If you've not played this game, you have to play this game. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like we were talking last week. Remember we were talking last week about me being like, PlayStation don't put out 10 out of 10 games anymore. Oh my God, this game's a 10 out of 10 in every single way, shape or form. It knows exactly what it's going for tonally. I can finally see why it's up for best score and all the things that like. This is why you have to play things to have an informed opinion, in my opinion. Like this is not something you can experience by watching to get the full effect of how special it is. I'm not trying to go through and do 100% evil, which I know everyone is triggered by the way. Everybody, I'm playing this game and was like, you're not 100% in it? What? I'm like, I just want to enjoy it. But the game does very much push you to 100% it because it's now blocking me out of bosses. And I'm like, I should have just paid attention on this level the first time round. But you can do the level again, pay your 200 coins, you get your little bird that will chirp when you're near, you know, a puzzle piece or a bot that's dressed up or whatever. I don't know if they got a specific name again or anything. Again, it's one of those weird games that has a perfect story for me as well. No words, no nothing. We need to fix the PlayStation. Got it, Astro. I got it. Don't you worry. I'll be there to hammer in these nails into the GPU. Pretty sure that's not how you fix one of those. But hey, I'll go along for the ride. My biggest gripe with it is I hate the controller. I hate the motion controls. Like, the turning left and right, blowing into the controller. The thing won't shut up the whole time I'm playing. I've got headphones on and I can still bloody hear my controller. I know I can go in and turn it down and things like that, so it's just me being lazy. But yeah, man, really, really enjoyed it. I'm about 4 to 5 hours in, so about halfway, I would say.
What I do really like about that, because I kind of agree with you in like the gimmicky stuff. I get why they're doing it. You know, it's the same reason that it had all that when it launched on PS5, right, with the Astro's Playroom.
That was cool. I liked that.
Yeah, because it was new, right?
Yes,
and now it's just like, now it's just kind of getting in the way. But what it does do, it doesn't include any of that stuff in the like challenge levels and the like speed run stuff. Like none of that's in there, or at least that I've encountered. And so like when you're like, oh, this is really challenging, it's not because of that stuff, which could hamper you, right? Which is good. It like knows what it's doing in every moment. It knows exactly what it's doing for you, which I think is really good. But yeah, you should 100% fix. What's wrong with you? God.
Yeah, fix. Jeez.
It's just not the way I play games anymore. Like, I've just learned. I'm just not interested in. Excuse me. I'm not interested in wasting my time on things that I'm not worried about. I love having new experiences. And I know, and that's something that I've had to learn with you boys, right? Like I'm very much like, what games you completed? You completed it? You enjoyed that? And you guys are just like, no, I'm playing the game. I enjoy the game. And I'll stop playing the game when I want to stop playing the game. And that's perfectly okay. And that's something that's taken me a really long time to come with, and I finally got over that hurdle, and I'm really proud
you
of
haven't.
myself.
Every other week on this podcast. Every other week on this podcast.
It's
You
partly
girl
a
me,
bit.
have you beat these games?
It's partly a bit.
It's not a bit.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just enjoying the experience for what it is. And it is such a love letter to PlayStation. And I know, weirdly, obviously I do an Xbox podcast, right? And I play mainly on Xbox and stuff, but my childhood was PlayStation. I was a Sega kid, and from Sega I was a PlayStation kid, and then I was a Nintendo cheater, I guess, you know. Like we had an N64 at my dad's shop that we would take from my dad's shop to play certain games, but I wasn't the Smash Bros. We played Mario Kart, we played Diddy Kong Racing, so I don't have the affinity for Nintendo the way like some people did, hence why I don't have that Zelda like entrenched in me. But PlayStation I do, and I'm seeing like these characters that I'm like, yeah, I do remember you, kinda. Sometimes I'm not getting them right, but I'm like, which again, it's nice streaming it, right? Because everyone's like, "You're an idiot. It's that person," and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
They put some
okay.
real deep cuts in here.
Oh,
People,
yeah.
those people who are calling you idiot in their chat googled it. Like they put some real deep cuts in here.
Yeah.
I like
so
the
many
claw shit a
escapes.
lot as well. Bro, every time I'm just like, "It's a banana!" when they do the trophies. I was like, but I got like 5 of them in a row, so I just kept saying it. I was like, "I'm so sorry, chat. I'm sorry." I just keep saying this, but yeah. Go on. Sorry, go on.
I was going to ask you what PlayStation startup screen anniversary you've picked.
I haven't.
Have you not done that yet? Oh.
No, brother, my PlayStation gets turned on once every 7 months.
You're
like,
playing Astro, so I assumed you've done it since then.
I haven't even looked at it. Not even looked at it.
Have you played it with the what's the remote play thing called? The thing you bought. I forget what
Portal?
it's called.
Oh, the Portal. No,
Yeah.
I haven't yet. But do you see behind me, Chris? Can you see it standing up back there
I
now?
can see it, yeah.
I've bought a stand for it. Do you think
So
I'm
it
gonna
works
you think
better
I'm-
as an ornament in your office. Yeah, I got it. I got you.
Like, look, my Steam. You can't really see my Steam Deck, but my Steam Deck's back there as well.
Yeah.
On the
See it. I
stand.
see it.
I bought those during my Black Friday sale because they were cheaper than I was expecting. So it looks
Like my
nice and
controller.
beautiful back there. No one cares.
Harsh.
But no, I haven't. But I do think this would be the perfect game for that. If I'm being totally honest, like beat the. I said to Haley about it. I said, Haley, I think this is a you game. Like it's a new school platform. Again, she didn't play Odyssey. I'd never played Odyssey either. Everyone keeps telling me this is Odyssey, but for PlayStation. And I'm like, this is a you game. Like you should definitely play this. So I might just get her to play it on the Portal. To be honest, instead of having to take my PlayStation downstairs and stuff, and then that way she can still watch TV while she does it and stuff. So
I mean, that is the perfect use case that they're going for, right? It's like, so you don't have to worry about
screen,
using
right?
your PlayStation. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
So, makes total sense.
Yep.
It really makes me want, like, the startup screen they've done for the 30th anniversary, Astro Bot. It really makes me want Xbox to lean into their nostalgia more than they do.
They haven't got any nostalgia.
If they brought the blades back for the, I want the blades
Yeah,
back
there
on my
it is.
home screen.
360 blades,
gotta-
okay. The
We
360
would all
but
pop for that.
Think about what you just said, right? You've already skipped a whole generation.
No, give me the original Xbox startup as well. Fuck it, why not?
They've done
I'm just
that,
gonna
though.
say,
They've done
I'm
stuff
gonna
like
say
that.
something that people are gonna. You're all gonna. I don't care for any of it. Be it the blades, the old school startup. I don't care for none of it.
What about PlayStations though?
If it's a PS1 startup, sure.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. See, we're of that ilk. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
the 360, to me, weirdly, the 360, I know it is, I'm old, but the 360 doesn't feel that far away.
Yeah.
The
I agree with you.
PlayStation 1 feels that far away.
I think missing that generation kind of hurts that nostalgia level for Xbox.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of
the
course,
original Xbox, what we gonna do? You got the bobble screen, like
The Duke.
they've done it, and they've done it right. They've done it. They've done the Duke
Yeah, I know.
controller. They've done the crystal clear controller. They've done all this stuff, but it just doesn't hit on the same level as PlayStation.
Yeah. And then OG Xbox came out against the PS2, which
Yeah.
like hard to get mind share against that. And then 360 is where you do start having that that sort of nostalgia level, but I don't think it's old enough yet. Is the thing.
But they're doing it. They are doing it, right? Like they try and do the Lego Xbox 360. They're doing things. They do it half-heartedly. Is the point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even avatars, they got rid of the new ones. They went to the old ones.
Yeah, no, it very much feels like you.
wrong.
I think you said it perfectly there. Like they half-ass it. They're very much like give it over to a third party and let them do what they want rather than them actually doing it themselves. And it's very like it feels like it's scattershot of like, oh, we'll let somebody do a Lego thing. We'll let someone do like a limited controller thing. We'll do this. We'll do that. We'll maybe put something like a custom skin and design lab, every now and again. But it never feels like with the anniversary edition for PlayStation as a prime example, where they went all out is like you can buy our full suite in PlayStation 1 colors. You can get this custom startup screen.
It's even down to the USB wire and stuff like that. Where like people are clamoring for not the console, but a wire.
Yeah.
To be fair,
So go on, Crash.
this also isn't the first time that they've tested out doing the anniversary edition for the old stuff. So this time they were able to know like, oh, we can roll it out for everything and people go crazy for it. And I don't think Xbox has done a whole lot of testing on their own. Like they've released products, but it's never been sort of like, hey, we're going to release, how do you do an OG Xbox like sort of theme thing? It's just black, that's kind of the problem. Yeah.
It wasn't cool to have an Xbox until the 360.
Yeah.
So
And even then it was only when the Elite came out.
I unboxed the 30th anniversary Pro for Games Radar and shot a video for them. And I was excited about the little adapter that makes it look like an old school PS1 plug.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You just mentioned it. Yeah. But actually, I was a little bit let down by it. It's really small, and it doesn't. It didn't have that bit of nostalgia. When I saw it, I was just like, oh. As opposed to going like, oh, it's like I'm into it, right? So like, so yeah, I was a little bit let down by that. And then we rummaged through the cupboards at work and found an old PS1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 30th anniversary edition. Put them all next to each other. If you want to see that video, go to the FGS TikTok channel and you can go watch that video. But yeah, passing them all around and just looking at them, the PS1 was like super sun bleached, so we didn't put them side by side because the color difference was quite stark between the new and the sun bleached PS1. But yeah, man, like they do have an interesting design. Like I don't always love it, and I don't love the design of the PS5. I think it's quite ugly, but like at least they try to do something. At least they try and be cool, whether or not they hit every time. Whereas you're right, like the Xbox stuff is bland.
It's like
it feels like
box,
Microsoft, right?
Black box. It's
Like the 360, I think, is the most interesting
yeah.
designed console.
Well, it's crazy because the redesigns of the 360 are the coolest ones. My friend Jack, he had not even the special editions. I'm talking about the Slim. Like when the Slim was first introduced, first Slim. Oh my! And you've got the Gears one, Crash, if I remember rightly.
Of the Xbox One.
360. Oh no, you got the one. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the 360.
Interesting. He had the black one. I remember when he got it, and I was just like, I need this. And my mom was like, funny guy, you got a job by yourself. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't need it.
I mean, this is a good example of like those were the prime times for it because like to this day I regret never getting the Star Wars one of the Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like that to this day. Like if I can find one of those, I will buy it on the spot. Like,
but I say the same thing about the red Xbox 360, the Resident Evil one.
Yeah.
And the Resident Evil 5 one, I'm like. And again, I had no money back then, so it's so annoying, right? Like you have no money for those things then, and now you've got disposable income, and it's like nothing cool comes out. You're like, I'm buying Pokemon cards out here. Like, what the hell?
Look at us, we're adult money with kids' dreams. That's all it is.
Trying. But yeah, man, it's what the hell was we talking about? Why are we on this?
Astro Bot.
Astro Bot.
Oh, Astro Bot. Thank you.
Nostalgia.
Good, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it? Yeah.
I derailed us.
Enjoying it.
I derailed us massively on that one.
No, that's perfect. I love it. We're getting out of it soon. Don't worry about it. Yeah, what have you been playing? Who wants to go next? Crash, we'll go to you. Played anything new since the last time we spoke?
Nope. More metaphor.
Moving on.
Despawn, what have you been playing?
Nope.
Good talk. Nah. What have you been playing?
I haven't been here for a while. I finished Silent Hill 2.
Oh. No spoilers,
which is good,
but
isn't it? Am I the only one who's finished it on pod?
No,
Or-
I finished it.
oh, you all finished it.
Fix.
I finished it. No, Despawn hasn't started it yet. Oh no, he did
I have.
start it.
You did.
He's having problems.
Yeah, I'm having problems actually playing it. Like, and it's not like a game quality. Like, I'm not liking it. It legit makes me feel nauseous when I play it. In like motion
Oh yes,
sick.
I remember hearing this on last week's episode. Yes.
See?
Yes.
Oh, he does
it's
listen.
strange.
Yeah, it's
do
weird. I
listen.
don't know what it is. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I'll get to it at some
odd,
point.
I don't know.
I mean, that happened to me with Dying Light as well, though. Dying Light, I can't play that game ever. It always makes me feel sick.
Yeah. First person and all that parkour shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about. Yeah, Silent Hill. It's just, as like within an hour, I'm just like, oof, I need a moment.
What do you think then, Matt? Talk to me.
I like it. I don't love it as much as I guess I was hoping. Like, I think I've enjoyed, Resident Evil 4 remake so much more, like, and obviously 2 remake and stuff like that. So yeah, so like I have none of that want that you get at the end of a Resident Evil game to start it back up, and instead of running through it like a horror game, you run through it like a theme park, right? And you've got like unlimited ammo, and you're like doing all these things. I know there's an element of that to Silent Hill. I know when you restart New Game Plus, you get certain things that make it more like that. I just have no want to go back in and do that, and no want to go back in and find the other endings and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought it was fine. I think it suffers probably from sticking to that 90s storyline probably too closely, in that, like, without spoiling anything, like, it doesn't give you a whole lot of breadcrumbs to follow or to unravel this mystery yourself. It kind of just, like, drops it on your lap at the end, and you go, oh, okay, I guess, sure. So, like, I think it suffers from...
What ending did you get? Do you know?
The water ending, I think it's called.
Oh, the canon. Yeah, the canon ending. Did you watch the other
Is that
ones?
the canon ending?
That's the canon. That's from the fans' theory. That is the canon ending.
Okay.
Did you watch the other ones?
I watched all the other ones, yeah, on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to go back and watch the original ones as well, just to see what the differences were and stuff. I know they added a few to the remake, which is interesting.
2 extra.
Yeah, but I think they're kind of jokey ones, right?
Yeah, and the locks
I
behind Game Plus.
don't want to spoil them, but yeah, they are jokey ones.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought it was good. I thought it was fine. What I will say is, like, it's a huge, I think, step up and achievement for Team Blooper, who have previously done the medium. Like, this is a much bigger game in every sense, and I actually think, like, the combat's good, and the all the things they did that are new are good. And as far as remaking an iconic game, I think they did it just about as well as they could have. You would always have people falling on either side of the fence. If you changed the story significantly, added a whole bunch of stuff, you would have people saying the opposite to what I'm saying now, right? Which is, I wish they'd done that. You'll have people saying, I wish they hadn't changed my iconic love for that storyline. So I totally get why they made the decisions they did creatively to take things out, add other things, do whatever they did with the story. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do next. That's my main takeaway from Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Okay, interesting. Anything else you want to play?
Just always Balatro. Always.
Game of the year.
And Shadow of the Year Tree, which I'm still chipping away at.
Well, I never heard that game. We should talk about it. Maybe we should play that soon.
Maybe.
There might be a way to get the co-op mod and then install a save.
There is.
From somewhere that would get us that level, and then we just respec all of our characters before we jump into the expansion.
We can test that, I believe, because it creates a separate file type for your saves. So I could definitely.
So yeah, you could just download a save that has every weapon from the base game and is leveled to 100 and whatever that we decide, and then do it that way, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, we could try that.
Sounds like cheating.
It'd be
to
an
me.
easy solution.
Sounds like
Do you want to
cheating.
replay through the whole game?
Why not?
Plus, I quite like that
weekly
idea
things?
because then I get to try a new build.
Nerd. All right, we got a little bit of news, so let's get through it. By a little bit, we got one story. Xbox Game Pass is set to lose 13 games, a lot of games, in December, starting with Forza Horizon 4. That will be leaving December 15th. Rise of the Tomb Raider will be leaving December 15th. They're all December 15th. Oh, no, a couple of them are not. I'll tell you the ones that are not. The rest of them otherwise are December 15th. Rise of the Tomb Raider, you got Rise of the Tomb Raider again, but for Windows. The Quarry is leaving as well on Xbox Series consoles and Xbox One. Amnesia the Bunker, have I said that correctly? I hope I have. That will also be leaving. Rainbow Billy, The Curse of the Leviathan.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Look at you all. You're like, oh my God, he's did it. I love when you guys support me. Thank you. Tin Hearts, Forager. Thank you. I fucking hate you. Blaze Blue, which will be leaving December 31st. Close to the Sun, which will be leaving December 31st. Humankind as well. Lego 2K Drive. Mook Pixel 3. Not MC Pixel 3. Mook Pixel 3. And Party Animals. The only one I know that is on sale right now is Party Animals. They tweeted out saying that the game will be 50% off because it is leaving Game Pass. Nothing on here that I'm too disheartened of. If we had to recommend one game, boys, what would you recommend as the must-play game before it leaves Game Pass on there?
I mean, if you've never played Forza Horizon, then probably Forza Horizon 4. But probably The Quarry.
Thank you. You got the answer correct. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. See, I was kind of leading.
100%.
I was
Rise
leaning
the
towards
Tomb Raider.
Rise. Yeah.
I've never played Rise of the Tomb. No way. F you. Not you, D-Spawn, Crash. F you. The reason I've never played Rise of the Tomb Raider is because we've
Shadow
got
of the Tomb Raider. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Stupid idiot. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Oh, what?
Dummy.
I take it back.
Get him, Crash.
That's
Get him.
crazy. That is crazy.
Get him.
I take it back. You're right. I'm sorry. Can we do a do-over?
No.
No.
Yeah,
We're going on
that's
from
not the
there.
podcast ever.
Tell
It's not the
you,
podcast ever.
you leave, go
What's
do
going on, guys?
shopping.
You should play OC Pixar. We're back with it. And then we got some good news coming, which is we got some new games coming to Xbox Game Pass. December 4th, I'll tell you when it comes, all right? If I don't say the date after it, it's the same date as the one I said at the start. Crash Team Racing Nitro Refueled is coming to Ultimate, Standard, and Core December 4th. DayZ will now be coming to Core. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about Game Pass Ultimate, Game Pass Standard, and Game Pass Core, in case you're confused why I'm talking like that. Goat Simulator is now coming to Core. Forza Motorsport is now coming to Standard. Hunty is now coming to Standard. Humanity is coming to Standard. Those are all December 4th. December 5th, you have EA Sports. WRC is coming to Ultimate PC. Overthrown is coming to Ultimate PC. And then we have Indiana Jones and the Great Circle coming to Ultimate and PC December 9th. Wild Frost is coming to Ultimate and PC December 10th. Carry On is coming to Ultimate PC and Standard January 2nd. And a game that I absolutely adore, Road 96, is coming to Ultimate PC and Standard. And there's a spelling error on that website. That wasn't us. January 7th.
Am I finally going to play Road 96?
You better.
I might.
You really should.
I've heard, yeah, I know.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
It's got to be a good game if Crash actually sounds a good game as well, because that's not his type of game at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chris says that Smite's a good game, and you know how we all feel about that.
I've been on record on this podcast saying Smite is not a good game, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, I would say Carrion is a good game as well. You definitely check that out if you like Metroidvanias. It's a really fun one. That was on Game Pass for a while, a couple of years back, I think it was. So the fact
Road 96 was as well.
Yeah,
because I played it on Game Pass.
It was at one time,
Yeah.
100%.
I've also heard a lot of good things about Haunty. If you like indie kind of visual novel kind of titles.
Okay. All right. Boys, let's do Guess That Game. Get out of here. this is Guess That Game. I'm going to pick a game. The boys are going to ask me questions. I will answer yes or no. They will have 1 minute and 30 seconds to get the answer correct. Crash, what is the scores right now?
I am sitting at 13 points in first place. In second place, Despawn with 10. In third place, earning a point last week, MC Fixer with 7 points. And then Matt P sitting in fourth place, only 2 points behind Fix with 5 points.
Why'd you have to say it
Only
like
2
that?
points.
I like the way you said it at the start, and then you did that. Well, it's not very nice.
I had a word with the commission, and we've agreed that all points scored in December will actually be worth 10 points. So there we go.
Yeah,
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
No. Who's the commission? Out of interest.
Because I spoke with the commission
him.
after.
I know for well she wouldn't agree to that.
Yeah.
No way.
Commission said I deserved the extra point from last week is what happened. So, if you could retroactively add that point, that'd be great.
No.
He was upset last week. He was upset.
He was silent. He reacted as if he got hit from the side out of nowhere. Like he got jumped.
It felt like it. It felt like I've been jumped. It's a mugging is what it was. It's a mugging.
All right. Are you ready, boys?
Sure.
Yes.
Who's going?
Here we go.
What order?
Despawn, Matt, Crash.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, go.
Is it exclusive to Xbox?
No.
Did it come out on the Xbox 360 generation?
No.
Xbox One generation.
Yes.
Is it one of the major publishers?
Yes.
Is it a shooter?
No.
Action adventure.
Yes.
RPG?
No.
Okay. Just rolling that out.
You create a character.
Yes, you do.
EA game.
No.
Ubisoft?
No.
Oh my god. Did it have online multiplayer?
Yes.
Okay. Crash?
Third person game.
Yes.
Is the modern setting?
I'm gonna pause. I don't know how to answer that.
Yes or no is the general way you do it.
You might argue with me after this, but yes. Carry on.
Okay.
Is it set in space?
No. Where? Pause again. No. No. Carry on.
Gun heavy game.
No.
Is it based on an IP?
Yes.
Does it have any sequel video games?
That's 1 minute 30. Does it have any secret video games?
Sequels.
Sequel.
Oh, sequels. No.
Platforming.
We've got one question each. Platformer? No.
Can we get a wrap up? Can anyone do a roundup of what we've got already?
Xbox One.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Xbox One, major publisher, action adventure,
Yes.
create a character, multiplayer, third person,
Yep.
modern settings with we might be mad at that one. No
be
guns.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't say no guns. You said
Not focus, not the focus, not the main
focus.
focus.
Yes.
We also said based on an IP.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
yes.
the killer.
Oh,
Major
Every game's an
publisher. So
IP.
we not EA,
You know what I meant.
not
every game's an
Ubisoft.
IP. Yeah,
Do not
every
fuck
game
us
is
on
an
that.
IP.
You know I'm in a licensed IP.
That's not what you said.
Fuck you.
Oh, if a game is based off an IP, it's based off something pre-existing.
It's got online multiplayer.
I answered the question correctly.
All right. Well, I've
So
got
it's
one more
based off
question.
something
Is it a
pre-existing.
licensed IP?
No.
Fuck this guy.
What did we
so
say
lost.
the major publishers are again? It was
said
EA,
You got to go
Ubisoft.
Xbox, PlayStation, EA, Xbox, PlayStation, EA, Ubisoft, and then the fifth one we kind of bounce around, don't we? Square Enix, something like that. But yeah, you asked Ubi, you asked EA.
Yeah. So that means there's PlayStation and Xbox, and you said it's not an exclusive.
I'm giving you a bunch of hints here.
And none of them are helping.
I got nothing. I haven't even
I
got a guess.
zero. Yeah, I'm the same.
One question each. Come on, be quick. Let's hurry up. One more question. Come on, give me something.
Is it a Souls game?
No.
Is it
Use that brain. Go on, you can go first, this one. Go on.
Square Enix?
No.
Okay.
Did we say it's not EA?
Yeah, it's not EA.
Is it Xbox?
Yes.
And it's third party.
No.
Or third person.
person.
Third person.
Third person.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I said third party.
Again, you're getting a lot of answers out of me when you shouldn't be getting. I'm just saying. All right, I'm pushing for an answer. I'm pushing for a guess. We're going to start with Matt P.
I have no idea. I can't even come up with a guess that isn't just absurd and wrong on so many accounts.
Think about it.
I'm trying, Fix. I've been thinking.
Okay.
This is so like the multi-platform bit is what's really
The multiplayer, the fact that it has no sequels, these are all throwing me off massively.
I need an answer.
this is gonna piss me off whenever we figure out what it is. Oh
Yeah.
no, can't be.
Or can it?
Oh,
Lego Rock Band.
No. Eastbourne?
Was that Xbox One?
I
Don't.
don't know if
it is.
this'll.
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna say
this doesn't
Quantum
work.
Break, but I don't think it is.
No.
Okay. It's
Didn't
also
come,
not
that was an
multiplayer
exclusive.
character.
That was an
Yeah,
exclusive.
yeah.
The only thing that came to my head that was Xbox One generation. It's not gonna work because you said modern setting.
That
But
could
I'm
be
gonna give
where
you the
I
guess.
might have got it wrong. Go on.
Minecraft Dungeons.
That's the answer. You're right.
That's not a modern setting.
Is it not?
No, no way. No, modern setting is a modern setting.
Yeah.
Well,
It was modern
I would
to the Minecraft
argue,
world.
yeah, to back up Fix here, I would argue that the Minecraft movie is establishing that Minecraft happens in an alternate dimension,
Oh, thank
parallel
you.
to our own,
Thank you.
in a
Thank
modern
you.
setting.
Thank you. I
And
got that
so
wrong. So I'll take the hit on that one. Let's be
I would
honest.
argue.
These people weren't getting it either way.
No.
Yeah, to be fair, the Microsoft made game is the thing that should have given it away.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
that's the big clue.
For sure, because Microsoft did not make Lego Rock Band.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
So you've given Chris another
Famously.
point. I apologize for the modern. I got that wrong. That's on me. So what? I don't.
Stand
The
by.
guns one is also like a little weird because there's no guns in that game.
No.
There's a bow and arrow.
Yeah, that's not a gun.
But that. What?
In no world is that considered a gun.
There's no. Yeah. No sense is that a gun.
No, there's like the crossbow. That's like
Again,
you shoot
Crossbow's not a gun.
I wouldn't class
Is
a
it
crossbow
not?
as a gun. No.
No, if you thought of a crossbow in your head and you said, "Does this game feature a gun?" I would say no. Time's over. But that's just me, and we've already established the rules are like it's based off the
don't know.
you
use
said.
of it.
Yeah.
I think that's a hard one because my
No, it's
brain
not.
would go. For me, my
Okay.
brain would go, "Oh, that's a form of gun, like in this game." But maybe that's just me being a real dumbass, which we all know I am.
This comes from
Thank you.
Wikipedia.
Thank you. Thank
The
you.
crossbow, for legal purposes, often categorized as a firearm,
Thank you.
but is not considered a gun.
Fuck.
Get him.
I love that. It makes us so
Oh.
excited. Like, thank you.
Yes. 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 No.
It has no combustion used in firing its projectiles. Yeah, in the UK, legally not considered a gun. So there we go.
Chris is on 14 points. Despawn's on 10 points. I'm on 7 points, and Matt's on 5. I
would
guess-
vote if the person hosting the game is found to have misled the contestants. All contestants
No,
should
no,
get 10
I
points.
don't think I missed. I don't think I
Matt,
missed.
you're not
on
winning.
purpose, though.
You're not winning, Matt.
No, I
Give it
think
up.
there was enough clues there to still get it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I try and do when I'm wrong. If I'm uncertain or something, I try and help. I do try. Unlike you guys, who just hang us out to
Last week I gave you guys so many like little tidbits. And who got it right? That's right. You owe me, Fix. Thank you for the payback.
This guy. All right, let's do blind ranking. I'm going to say some video games sent in by the one and only Big Willie P. You guys are going to rank them 1 through 5, and then you're going to guess his title. You need to be very specific. Matt P, I will slap you for doing that. You remind me of the old TikTok generation. How dare you? You do a heart like a normal person, yeah? Which is 2 fingers like this. All right, what the hell are you doing, Crash?
That's how the younger generation does hearts.
Oh, that.
What?
Yeah.
It's like it's the bottom bit of a heart, isn't it? Or is it supposed to be like that?
Top it. It's like a heart. Like if you actually like if you were to outline it.
And whatever they're up to, Chris, tell them they're all stupid. All right, I said that. All right, you say MC Fix is
They told me they think you're stupid.
I mean, they're actually right. So there you go. We're both right. Perfect. Here we go. First game, Splinter Cell.
It's a 3.
I think the general rule of thumb is always start with a 3, right?
No,
I mean,
that's stupid.
Well, no, the reason is, especially with a game like Splinter Cell, because there are, if
we go into stealth,
if we're going into stealth,
Splinter Cell has more bad than it has good,
yeah,
and therefore maybe it should
but
be
if
a
we're
4.
talking about like. Look, you guys aren't going to shit talk Splinter Cell to me. I'm just ignoring you guys.
I'm not shit talking Splinter Cell. I'm just saying there are some.
I'm fine with games. 3. I'm fine with 3. Anything lower than 3, I'm going to beat both of you guys up.
Wow.
You got to find me first.
You don't think I can find you?
Next one
we're putting
is
it 3. We're happy.
Metal Gear.
5.
What? You could not say that with a straight face.
I just said that to Metal Gear or Metal Gear Solid.
That's the question.
Sorry, it says Metal Gear Solid.
Okay. Then 1.
No. 2. I'm not even happy about putting it 2, but I'll concede 2 to you lot.
Where would you still have it above Splinter Cell?
Pause. What do you mean by that?
I would put it 4.
Are you crazy?
Underneath Splinter Cell?
a Metal Gear guy.
But
You're not
that's
a
a
Final
you issue.
Fantasy guy.
Okay.
You're not a Metal Gear guy. What type of guy are you?
I just want to point out,
Balatro
if
guy,
we did it based
apparently.
off what I wanted, you think Splinter Cell would be at number 3?
That's why I'm saying I'm happy to concede and put it at 2, but I'm not putting it at 1.
Ooh, something about you, Matt P. Something about you today just disgusts me.
Oh, because I messed him up last week. I messed him up one time, and now he comes in here thinking he's the boss around here. Disgusting. Next up.
2.
Fine. 2.
Yeah, we're going 2. Hitman.
Damn.
4.
Okay.
See,
4
now
or
we're in
5.
trouble because
4 or 5. It's not going above Metal Gear Solid. There's no way.
Nah.
No way we're putting Hitman above.
by
Metal
this
Gear.
logic, Crash, nothing's going above Metal Gear, but something has to go above Metal Gear.
And it's not Hitman. Hitman does not go above either of these games in no world, whether we're talking stealth or otherwise. Because like you said, there's a lot of bad. There's a lot of bad with Hitman.
That's
like things coming down the pipe.
Atrocious.
Yeah, no. Hitman's 4. Right? Hitman's 4. There's no logical way you can explain Hitman's
honest.
above 4.
Yeah, I'm focusing on the recent trilogy, which was fantastic. Before that, though, very hit or miss.
I'm calling the shot. If we put this at 4, you're going to be very upset with what ends up.
I'm upset Metal Gear's
fine
at
with being
2.
upset.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. No. If we want it to be about like, this is where this should be, Metal Gear Solid would have went 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is a democracy, not a dictatorship.
Really?
And for that,
Just give me a
we'll
number.
put 4. We'll put 4.
Yeah.
We'll put 4. But I want on the record that I disagree.
Deus Ex.
5.
Right, so you're leaving it into the hands of the gods.
I mean, you fucked us when you said 2 for Metal Gear. But
I'm
there's
fine
no
with
way.
putting Deus Ex at 1.
Really?
I would put Deus Ex above Hitman. I'd argue.
I
you
mean,
could put it above Splinter Cell.
No, stop it. I'm not even involved, but that's stupid.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
What do you mean that's stupid? That's absolutely not stupid.
It's
Above
stupid.
Hitman, for sure. Easy above Hitman.
Boys, please sort this out. Come on.
I mean,
yeah, we've got to put Deus Ex at 5 and let the cards fall where they may. You made your bed.
no, you
Now
made our
line it.
bed.
No, you made it.
You made
You
it.
made it.
Metal Gear should be one.
I stand with the boys on this one, Matt. You definitely made it. Right, we're going like this. Deus Ex, number 5. Number 4 will be Hitman. Number 3 will be Splinter Cell. Number 2 will be Metal Gear. And number 1 will be A Plague Tale.
That is atrocious. That is
Wow.
atrocious.
We whiffed on that one, gang.
Is there any way you could not be here for another 4 weeks? We did so well last week on this ranking.
We're going to go with Crash first. Crash, guess the title.
Okay. Lots of stealth games here. It's going to be something with stealth.
Gotta be.
You think I should tell you how many words are in the sentence? Do you think that
We can
Why
change
now?
that next year. We're not changing
that's a
nothing
New
this
Year
year.
thing, yeah.
You know, this year can stay the same. Okay. Lots of stealth stuff. Best stealth games?
You
That
thought long
sounds
and hard
very
about
not Big Willie P,
Is
but
it?
that's what I'm putting.
Best stealth games.
Yeah. Can I change
Yes.
that?
No, you
change
said it. No,
No, you
said it.
can't.
Okay, yeah,
Best
that's it.
Because I know what you want to change it
Stealth
to, and I want to say
games.
Yeah, I guess if I gotta stick with that.
Matt P.
I'd like best stealth franchises.
Okay. Best stealth franchises. Despawn.
Best stealth series.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I can say you've all got 2 words correct.
Brilliant.
Best stealth and the last word
Best
we can get
stealth,
right. Or the
yeah.
ending of it.
Nah, Crash.
Yeah.
I feel terrible for you, my friend. The title was
Game series.
Best Stealth Games Franchise. You would have 3 words, but you missed an S. Best Stealth Game is what you said, not Best Stealth Games. I'm
I
really
definitely
sorry.
put
You
an
only-
S in that.
No, you didn't. I even
definitely
asked
put
for
an S.
clarification. I even asked for clarification.
Yeah, no. But the clarification in my mind was for the word game, not for games. You could have said,
Hey.
are you saying game or games? This is bullshit. It's rigged.
I'm not
I deserve a
fixing it.
bonus point for this
No,
week.
no,
Let's go back to
no.
last week. I deserve a bonus point. Give me all the points. I deserve at least 20 points right now.
I asked
I've
for
been rigged.
clarification. You still repeated best stealth game. It was games. It was best stealth game. You were the one by the words, but you unfortunately
Oh, it was best stealth game.
it was game. You said games.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I thought you were saying it was games. And
No,
I
it
said
was
game. And I'm like, I
games.
didn't say game. There's no way I said game. That doesn't make sense in my head.
I want you to know this
Okay,
sentence makes no sense
fair.
though, because it would be best stealth games franchises, not best
No,
stealth
best stealth game franchises.
Oh, it is.
Franchises
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the...
I'm dyslexic,
yeah.
don't worry about me. Let's move on. My Xbox and Me podcast at gmail.com. You can email in. Let's answer some questions. Maybe you can hit us up on Discord as well. Are we going to see some hashtag CTR with the boys when it drops or sometime after? Crash, answer this question.
Nope.
Matt, answer this question.
Yeah, why not? I love
Matt,
Crash Team Racing.
Because you're not going to be around, Matt.
You're not going to be around for a
please,
stream.
Paul, answer this question.
Matt?
I'll answer this question. Hell no, I'm not playing this crap. No thanks.
No, you're not playing Crash Team Racing.
New Year's and new game list. I ain't got time to. I'm gonna be trying to keep on top of that list, not falling behind. All right, and ain't nobody got time for Crash Team Racing. I'll tell you the same thing I told you for Halo with the boys. We'll say it as a goal if the fans want it, and then we'll reach that goal, and that's the only way this is happening. Next question comes from Trentress, who says, "What are your top 3 games you are close to finishing and really want to? This year or just in general ever?"
Okay, just any game that
maybe
you're
just
close to
general,
finishing. Yeah.
Which one of you guys
current-
did it?
Huh?
Who paid him to ask this question? I feel offended by this question.
Oh, yeah. The historically well known for completing every game you play. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, that's me. That's me.
All right, let's put it this way. Right, which list is longer? The ones that you're close to finishing, or the ones that you've actually finished this year?
This year, it's the ones that I'm close to finishing for sure.
Yeah.
It's for sure longer. I'd argue that it's probably longer most years, but I'm also very easy to like drop a game when I stop having fun with it as well.
That's fair.
I've got 3.
But it does say at the end of
Please.
this, really want to as well. So games that you
Really
actually want to
want to,
complete. Yeah.
Go on,
You know what?
Well, one of these is not necessarily that, but go on, Crash.
I'll give you the 3 from this year that are on the top of my head that I have to complete by the end of this year. Rebirth, Like a Dragon, and Metaphor.
Fair.
great game. Oh my god.
Crash, did you play another Crab's Treasure this year?
I did a little bit. I have to jump more. I have to try and find time to jump more into that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make time.
Sort it out. My 3 were going to be Shadow of the Erdtree, which we talked about. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Definitely going to get back to finishing that. I think I'm really close as well, actually. And I was going to put, before I realized it was,
What
and
is
really
that
want
badge
to.
that you're showing us?
Yeah,
do
don't
not
show
need
us
to
your work badge. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Now we've got blur. Time code it,
Final
Crash.
Fantasy
Time
VII Rebirth.
code-
You
Time
don't. It's not
code
even a
it.
work badge. It's an expired train pass badge, so you can show that if you want.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Fine.
Yeah, there's nothing on that.
Okay.
Thank God. Jesus Christ.
I don't want to edit
Sorry,
stuff.
What was the last
Ugh.
one? What was the last one?
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, fuck off. You don't care about that game.
No, I don't. This is before I realized the stipulation of and really want to.
Okay, got ya. Despawn?
Silent Hill, although I'm not really close to finishing it. I'm like near the beginning. And I don't know how far into Metaphor I am, but yeah, I definitely want to finish that.
One more?
I don't have another one. I finish every game I play.
Nerd.
Nerd. Nerd. Top of the list, Baldur's Gate 3. 100%.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Baldur's-
I'm nowhere near
Baldur's Gate
finishing
3
that though.
I am in the
That's-
final. I'm in the final chapter, which is nowhere near finishing either, but it's still closer than all of them lot. Hogwarts Legacy. I did about half of that, which is when the deluxe edition with the update and all that crap comes out, which has been rumored forever. Then I'll go back and probably play through the entire game, but that would be on the list as well. And then New Tales from the Borderlands is a game that I got pretty far into when that came out back in 2022, I believe. I'm a big Borderlands fan. Most people know that. And I really enjoyed what I was planning for it. I ended up doing a sponsored stream for it, which then knocked me out of like the way I was playing it, and then I never got back to it. So yeah, those are the 3 that come to the top of my head, though. Those are the 3. Thank you for the question. Eldozo says, what is your favorite go-to holiday period game / games? I'll kick off because I've always got one. Mario Party, number 1, always. It's the one game I can get my mum to play if she's around or if I'm at hers at Christmas. Because again, it's a bunch of mini games that mean absolutely nothing. Win, lose, or draw, she still can progress and try and steal a star and things like that. Does she know what's going on? Hell no. But that is top of the list. Also in my household, the Sing It games. I don't know if you know about the Sing It games. Yeah. Thankfully, shout out to Play On. They send it to me every year. They send me like a PR package with like it every year. I've looked like they DM me this year like, hey, do you still want this year? And I'm like, my mum will beat me up if I don't have it. So yes, please. Like literally. So yeah, those are like the 2 holiday period games. You know, Haley and my sister and my mum will go and, you know, sing and do karaoke, and I'll be on the sofa probably doing something else, watching TikTok probably. But yeah, those are my 2 that I go to. Mario Kart's always one as well, depending who's in the house. But yeah, those that's kind of where Nintendo comes in my household. Nintendo comes to the forefront every single time for those type of games, that type of year as well.
Yeah. I got a couple that they're not in constant rotation every holiday, but like I enjoy every now and again, like just firing up a Minecraft world with the missus, just hanging out in Minecraft. We also like jumping into Stardew. She's like back on the 1.6 update as well, so I'm sure we'll be jumping into that at some point. Personally, we mentioned it earlier, which it should have been higher up the list. I actually really enjoy playing Hitman around the Christmas time because they've got some really fun festive themed levels. So they're always fun, like dressing up as Santa and murdering people on a catwalk is great. But yeah, like so those are the main things. And then I just like playing RPGs, like for quiet time around Christmas. Like, because that's the best time because you've got nothing to do and, like, you know, you can know life 40 hours into an RPG.
I don't get 40 hours. What the where do you find these 40 hours? Can
by
I
not-
have them, please?
Well, I don't stream. I really want to do that more, but yeah, no. I also want to play the games.
Yeah, just enjoy your games, man. Honestly, I'm a broken man at this point. Matt, you got anything?
I'm really racking my brain trying to come up with something. Yeah, I can't even necessarily place like I remember getting this game for Christmas and playing it loads. Like I can't place anything like that, so useless.
You know why, right?
Fair gamer?
You know why, Crash? You know why you can't think of that?
No.
Because he was rich and got everything day one.
You see, I was thinking that, but I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah,
That's
see,
not
that's why.
true.
That's why. See, I'll say it.
You see, here's the problem, Matt. We've created the mythos for you. So in
Yes,
our
you
heads,
have.
you're solidified.
You have.
You lived in
You
a
have.
golden mansion. You had a golden toilet.
Yep.
Golden Xbox.
Of course.
I'm sure we've
Master
talked about this
Matthew,
before.
Master Matthew, I have your copy of Indiana Jones right here.
Butler,
In my hand.
yeah,
You
Butler.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm sure we talked about this before, but I had a chipped PS2, and so it was looking through
Yeah, of course you did, mate.
looking through a list of, you know, hyperlinks and just picking out Star Wars games basically, and just be like, all the Star Wars games, please.
Yeah. I was going to say, we're talking
that's
childhood
always fun.
memories. Again, we've talked about it many a time about
We're
my...
going to get 100 questions about Christmas memories. I hope you're prepared. A week
That's
before
fine.
Christmas. Are you sure you...
So I think we saved the Christmas memory
Might need the
stories.
story.
Okay, we'll save it. I mean, it's one I've shared
Or
before.
let's tell the story.
Oh, then
No,
go
it's
on,
fine.
then go on.
It's just it's the classic Game Boy and Tetris. Getting the Game Boy for Christmas and going 1v1 on my mum with my mum.
Oh. On your mum?
I phrased that so bad.
Move on.
Moving on. Against my mum. Moving on.
I can't host anymore. I can't. It's done.
Next question, King Doyle.
There's no way. No, there's no way. Let that one sit for a while.
Okay. Love you, mum. Love you.
Shout out your mum. I'd like to be on there too. Ken Doyle says, any favourite festive snacks or gaming traditions? See, there you go.
Big on my mum with Game Boy.
This one is sitting on his mum's lap while he plays Tetris.
See, that makes it sound less problematic.
But I was trying to help.
Thanks. I
You pointing
appreciate
out that it makes it sound less problematic is now creating a bigger problem again.
I know. Moving on.
These will end this podcast, by the way. If this whole segment doesn't make it, someone tell me. If there's a jump cut, somebody tell me. Somebody tell me.
They wouldn't see the jump cut to know.
Too good night.
Matt, you got to listen to the podcast.
Matt,
I'm
we
on
need
it.
you. We need you.
Detective Phillips is here.
Mine's pretzels. I don't seem to eat pretzels any other time of the year, really, other than at Christmas, because we'll have like nibbly bits on the side,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So that's mine.
Yeah, I would say it's the same.
You know the pack of like the sticks and the
You've got the stick,
all
the
little
actual
bread
pretzel
bites.
twirls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Are you a Twiglet household?
No.
No. God, no. God, no.
What? I just want to say, as somebody who doesn't know what Twiglet is, that sounds so fucked up.
Imagine
Imagine
like a really tiny just stick of pretzel that feels like
Okay.
it's gone stale and then is covered in Marmite.
Yeah.
I don't know what Marmite is.
It's like a
Marmite is-
yeasty kind of spread. What's the other one that Australians like as well? Vegemite.
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
Yeah,
like
that
that,
kind of
but-
stuff.
Sounds gross.
Yeah,
It's awful.
yeah.
It's awful.
But it is a Christmas thing, right? Like,
Marmite is, yeah.
yeah, it feels like it's a Christmassy thing.
You say it's a Christmas thing. I think it's a torture device, but either
Well,
or.
yeah, I agree.
Tell me where your high that is. I'm gonna put Marmite in your mouth.
Yeah.
Please
Not the
now.
Twiglets.
It feels like a scene ripped straight out of Thank Goodness You're Here.
Top Lift says, "What is your favorite Xbox gaming memories?" See,
Shut
we were
up.
coming, D-Spawn. We were coming. We were coming.
Hang on, my mum.
And what upcoming Xbox games are you most hyped for?
Avowed.
I've said mine. It's hard. We've been doing this podcast so long, right? That I've said mine. Most of mine. Mine's always my PS2 story. Always. Like my brother giving me 50p to go towards my PS2, and then my mum and dad coming out and giving me the box, and I'm like, oh my god! And then I play International Pro Evolution Soccer for the rest of the day, and everyone's like, get off the PlayStation. But
No.
yeah, I mean, no. My 360 was a big one as well, though. I've said that as well. I've said these ones before. Like, I got my Xbox 360, and it had the SmackDown versus Raw 2007 box. And then I opened it, and it had a copy of Pro Evolution Soccer in it because my brother doesn't like wrestling. So,
you did a swap.
so my dad was like, I'm not giving you this wrestling game. I'm selling it at the shop. You can have the football game instead because you can play that with your brother.
Yeah, fair.
I got my 360 second hand, and it was the WWE one as well, and it didn't have the WWE game, and I didn't care because
I did.
Yeah.
It upset me deeply. Crash, what's yours? Oh wait, you don't like Christmas because you're the Grinch.
It's not that I don't like Christmas. I just never celebrated Christmas. So,
See, Matt. You know
Hates
why,
Christmas.
Matt? You know why? You know why Chris is the big Christmas? You know why?
because my parents are Albanian.
Because he was poor. Oh, yeah, because his parents are Albanian. Sorry. Yes,
Yeah,
that was why.
I missed the generation because my cousins who are a little bit younger than me all celebrate Christmas.
Oh, really?
My parents just came over enough at an age where they're like,
That's a yeah. Is it that second generation was like, well, you're practically American now, so do all the American things.
yeah. Well, also like American holidays spread a lot more over there. Where
Yeah.
even in Albania, a lot of like households celebrate Christmas now. Where it used to not be a thing before.
Yeah,
not as much. Like the rich families would do it, but not all families.
I've got a few friends that are Albanian. They don't celebrate Christmas at all.
Yeah.
Like they're still just like no.
Yeah, I don't have any
But-
Albanian
but-
friends.
Yeah, they're very big on gift giving though, but just not for Christmas. It's very much like we'll just buy you what you want when you want it if we can afford it in their household. So I don't know if that's an Albanian thing or not, but hey, I don't know.
I can
I'm
say
not
from
Albanian.
my experience,
Do you know why, Chris? You know why? Because you were poor. And now Matt, on the other hand, he'll send his butler over to help you tomorrow. Okay? Last question that comes from Nidge, I believe it is 7122. Hey guys, do you think it's fair that the gaming community is making fun of indie for having 4 hours of cutscenes when games such as Uncharted 4, God of War, Alan Wake 2, Death Stranding have just as many? Rebirth had over 13 hours of cutscenes. Game of the year, by the way. In my opinion, if the game is, say, 4 hours, 4 hours of quality cutscenes that's hopefully tell a good story should only make the game more immersive. Yeah, but it's Xbox.
I don't think it's getting made fun of also just because of the length that it has 4 hours. It's because of the way it got introduced that it has 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was attached to the whole, like, we're not focused. It's like a story focused game, et cetera, and like not downplaying the gameplay, but it sort of put the gameplay on the back burner. I think that's where like the main point of it getting made fun of is.
Yeah, definitely. The issue's never been about like the length of cutscenes. It's about how the cutscenes are the priority in that kind of conversation at that time, which like is not what you want from a video game. Like I've got movies for that.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
every single on Xbox.
Yeah, is that as well? But it's like every game that was listed here. So like Alan Wake, God of War, Death Stranding, none of them were sold on the cutscenes. They were sold on the experience and the gameplay. It's like granted, like you get your cinematic cutscenes and stuff like that, but it was very much like the gameplay's the focus. The cutscenes are an additive into that help the story within there. Whereas, like, the indie story was very much like, look at how great our cutscenes are. Oh, we've got game as well.
You think Death Stranding was sold on its gameplay?
No.
Death Stranding was sold on its concept, not cutscenes, not gameplay, not like, here's this Amazon delivery experience. Go be an Amazon delivery person. Have fun.
Yeah. I'm on my third playthrough.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, set Wi-Fi. Yeah, you're basically a Wi-Fi technician who freelances for Amazon. I've started playing it again for the third time as well when it came to Xbox. and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I honestly don't know why. Like, yeah.
I'm way
You
more
really get
interested in
into
Death Stranding
the
2.
Hype.
yeah. Despawn gets very like, if people are talking about it, Despawn's like, I need to experience it. And then a lot of times he'll experience it and then he'll walk away and like, I don't know why I needed to do that.
So no, all jokes aside, like the reason I did it is I know it's a stupid reason for doing it, but it's like support the things you want to see more of, right? I want to see more Kojima games on Xbox. So if a Kojima game comes to Xbox, I'll buy it.
That is fair.
Okay. You bought it? Mm-hmm. Not on Game Pass?
Nope, it's not on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's on. It was on PC Game Pass.
PC Game Pass, yeah.
And then it removed, and then it's now just fully launched. But it was like half price as well. So
Okay.
yeah, I think it's
Didn't
like
support
15.
it fully, only halfly.
I mean, I'll probably support it fully.
Yeah,
if it was
donate
full
the other
price.
$30 to Kojima.
Yeah, no, I was going to send it to Phil
First
Spencer
PayPal.
directly, but yeah, Kojima will do it. Yeah,
Buy it twice.
buy it twice. No, but good option.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right, boys, that's it. We're out of here. Let's plug, and get ourselves out of here. We still did an hour and a goddamn half. Chris, what you got to plug?
Podcast reviews like every week. If I'm about to open this app, and if I don't see a podcast review, I'm gonna find someone random's nan and tell them that they should have a very lovely day. We have
This
no
freaked
review.
me out as well
have
last
no
week's
either.
episode. Crash saying nan. Is nan not very British? Do you normally say nan, Crash?
It is very
He's
British.
He's been around me for 10
I-
years.
I also
feel
say
like
it,
I've never heard it before.
I also say it very specifically for this bit as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, kick your hand down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, by the way, my nan decided she doesn't want to be called nan anymore.
Oh,
Oh.
That's out of nowhere.
She wants to be called Gran.
okay.
Huh.
Well, if she doesn't leave a podcast review, she'll be called Victim. And I kick it down the stairs.
I love that. That was good. That was good.
Very good. You broke Fix with that one. That was great.
That was good.
Because that's something that sounds like I would say usually. I like that one. That was good. Matt, what you got to plug?
You should subscribe to the My Xbox and Me YouTube channel because we'll be doing some Christmas episodes and stuff, I'm sure, and wearing Christmas jumpers maybe, and chatting about
mine.
Christmas memories and stuff like that.
I bought mine. It's a PlayStation 1.
Jokes.
This motherfucker.
Nailed it.
Remember?
Nailed it.
I'm Team PlayStation.
We need a
now.
Nintendo one and we need a Ouya one. You both got to figure that out.
That'd be great.
Around this time of year, I always put out a call out, so I'll do the same thing. If there are games that you've played this year that are phenomenal, that we haven't talked about, haven't played, let us know. Previous games that have come out of this little pitch are The Artful Escape and The Forgotten City. Both, which was it The Forgotten City? Is that what that game was?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Both of which I absolutely loved. So if there are games out there that you played this year that we haven't talked about, that you know we haven't played, let us know in the Discord.
There'll be a
maybe
section.
they'll game of the year list.
There'll be a section. Yeah, I guess on the conversation of Game of the Year, we'll be doing our Game of the Year discussion the first week in January, like we always do. So be prepared for that. Yeah, it's going to be a 3-hour row-a-thon, I'm sure, as it always is. And I believe possibly we could be sending trophies to people. If they win. I believe so. So
Damn.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. Some stuff is in the works right now. Don't forget, we'll have to crown also the week before. There'll be the week after that. We'll crown that. No, it'll have to be that week, right? It'll have to be that week that we crown the winner of whoever won the quiz. Ooh, I wonder if we should keep the numbers. I wonder if we should keep the numbers like
The overall total.
No, Crash, no. You're gonna win season 1, and then
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like you just keep track of it, not that it'll count for.
Only I would know, I guess, because I'll be the one keeping track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think Crash is going to remind us that he's season 1 champ every week?
Oh yes, of course you will.
I mean, that.
Why
to
would
be
I
fair,
not?
that's bragging rights.
Why would you not?
Also,
Why would you not?
Because I won't win next. I won't win the next one. I got such a big lead off of a fluke. I just want you guys to know.
yeah. Matt, start turning up. Come on.
It's hard work, man.
I know.
Especially when you turn up and then I can't be here.
Yeah.
All right, D-Spawn, what you got to plug?
I'm going to plug the Discord. Come and give us those game suggestions. Come and hang out at the Discord with all the cool people. Great community. Love 99% of them. But Matt's in there sometime soon as well. And, you know, he's okay. But no, do come hang out with the Discord. Everyone's brilliant. Come show us all your Moltres X's. And, yeah, rub it in Fixer's face.
Until next time, we'll love you, leave you, see you later. I have nothing to promote. Goodbye.